Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lead Biz Live. We're so thrilled to get the mortgage lady in here, Pam Belford. Welcome to Lead Biz Live. Pam, let me bump you in.
Thank you.
Pam, I am so excited to get you on the show because one thing is that the product that you have, the way that you are able to get people on to home ownership is the American dream. Your company right now is the buzz all over Southwest Florida. People are talking about how the mortgage lady is able to get them onto home. And some people were not able to get financing in other places. But when they connected with you, I've seen it all on social media, they're holding up keys to the doors and things like that. Before we get into your company in a deeper way, just tell me, how does it feel personally for you to be able to help people get onto the American dream?
Wow, it's amazing. It's just, buying a home is like the biggest thing that a person or a family does. And the fact that I could help them with that is amazing. So there's no words to it. It's a feeling that I get every single time that I'm working with someone. And then we get to the closing. It normally starts with, hey, I can't get a loan. I went to the bank, that didn't work. Can you help me? And it's a process. Sometimes it's not right away. We can't do it right now, but maybe it will take 3 months, 6 months, but we'll get you in that house. Mm-hmm. So we could definitely help people.
What is as you're seeing right now, it's a seller's market and you're seeing a lot of people still trying to buy a home. Rents are so high now, it's better for them to go ahead and buy something. Is there a lot of energy out there in the mortgage world now that's just taking off?
Yes, so interest rates, they're still low. But not only that, for the first time in a long time, especially for the first time that I've seen it, rent is more expensive than buying a home. I had a customer that he just got pre-approved. He went to renew his lease, and his rent went up $800. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So that's what made him want to get pre-approved to buy a home. So he's in a market. He's looking for a home right now.
I can relate to it because I got some properties that I rent out, and I can't wait to jack my rents up when that lease expires.
Yeah.
I hope my tenant's not looking.
I know.
But that's just capitalism at its highest level.
Yeah.
But in the same vein, you can go out, purchase a home, and pretty much have home ownership, and then your mortgage will be somewhere comparable or less.
Less. Right now it's less. So for the one that I just mentioned, his mortgage is going to be less than he was paying before it went up. So he's just super excited about that.
That's great. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the process of working with you. Walk us through the process. You talked about people just might mention it, and then you take it from there. You start having that conversation and go from there, assessing them.
So there's a myth that you have to have perfect credit to qualify to buy a loan, and that's not true. I could personally help you with a credit score of 580 or more. And again, if you're not ready, we do have a process that if you're committed, we could help you get to where you need to be so we could get you that loan.
A lot of times your credit score might be down for some things that can be cleaned up, or there may be like hospital bills and things that there's a story behind it. Right. The story is important as well. How you got in that circumstance?
Yeah, it could be, but at the end of the day, it's the creditors is it's a bill. You got to either pay it or forget about it. What a lot of people don't know is that you could actually call the credit bureau and be like, hey, let's do a payment arrangement, but please remove it out of my credit score. So that's a lot of the ways that we help people's scores go up fast, because they'll have, let's say, a medical bill for $300, but they'll call and say, hey, I'll pay $150, but can you remove that bill that's been in my credit for the past 3 years?
Really?
And then you'll get it removed. Yeah.
Boy, you learn something new every day, right? Mm-hmm. Now you come with your company, you come already with a financial background. That mm-hmm. helps a lot too in that regard, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell us about your background.
Yeah, Lee, I was a banker for a large bank as a licensed banker for 10 years. Great bank. I learned a lot, met a lot of great people, but I felt really bad having to tell no to a lot of people when it comes to buying their home loan. So that was the reason why I decided to start PMB Home Group.
Mm-hmm. Now, when people think of PMB Home Group, what do you want to come to their mind?
If you're looking for a loan to buy a home, come to me. Don't go to the big banks first, because if you're the big banks, what they do is they have a process, and if you don't fit in their little buckets, you're not going to qualify to get a loan.
Right.
We have more wiggle room. Not only that, I work with 40 different lenders that are all competing for your business, so we can definitely help you.
A lot of people are not going to fit in some little bucket. How do you feel about the current housing market?
You know, I get that question asked a lot of times. I feel good about it. You know, interest rates are still low. Especially here in Southwest Florida, the market is really, really hot. We have more people trying to buy a house than there's houses for sale. So I feel good about the market. You know, I can't predict the future or anything, but I think we should be fine.
When you look at PMB Home Group into the future, what's your long-term plan in terms of building that business?
Well, you know, I left the bank a year ago, so we've just been running for a year, but we have a lot of people that they're working with me, that I'm training them to do the same thing that I'm doing, so we could help more people. When
people call that number that we have appearing on the screen, contact, they get to talk directly to you?
Yep, directly to me.
They get to talk to the big wig?
Yep.
The big thing? Okay.
I'm on the phone almost every day till like 10 o'clock at night.
What advice do you give somebody who's looking to purchase or refinance an existing home?
I would say the first thing would be to get pre-approved. The way the market is right now, most realtors won't take you out to show you homes. And if you do find someone that shows you a home and you love the home and you want to put an offer, your offer is not going to get taken serious. So get pre-approved first, and we could definitely help you out with that.
Right. How long does it take you to do a pre-approval?
In less than 24 hours.
What are some basic things that you're going to be looking for? Tax returns and things of that nature?
So we'll need like the last 2-year tax returns, the last 2 W-2s, the last 2 pay stubs, and the last 2 bank statements.
What if a person is self-employed and they don't have some of those things? That's usually an issue?
No, it's not an issue. Then we'll just need their business taxes and their business bank statements.
Okay. And the process. You talked about sometimes you can get people approved early, sometimes. Generally, how long will it take you to get them approved?
From beginning to the end, like 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
To get them in their home. Approved, we'll get them pre-approved in 24 hours, approved by the lender within a week, and then for them to get in their home within 3 weeks.
And you're licensed to do financing mortgages throughout the state of Florida?
Florida and Michigan, yes.
Okay, so if people are watching this somewhere out of town, you'll be going to them, they'll have to come to you, or you can do everything online. You can take that application over the phone. Expound on that, please.
Yep. So you could come to our office. We could do it over phone. We could do it all online on my website. So we have a lot of different options. Most of the people I'm working with right now, it's all through the phone.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Lee.
How you like that, the mortgage lady?
I like it.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Let's bump you out. Stay
Thank
right
you so much.
As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those who are doing it. And Miami has the oranges, but PMB Home Group has the
juice.
They got the juice. We'll be right back.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello everybody, this is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show, and if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime, and also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.